morning, everyone, and welcome to the Blue Gamer Bluecast. We'll be starting shortly. Hey, welcome to Crazy Taxi. Well, hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome to the Blue Gamer Bluecast morning show. I'm your host, Adam Blue, 30-plus year video game enthusiast and industry analyst. There we go. I got that out of the way. Ultronymous, James Killick, good to see you. And Ultronymous, thanks for some of the info you provided this morning for some news that I'll get to here shortly. We're going to talk about, what are we going to talk about? There's really nothing that's too big, but there's a bunch of cool little news segments we'll get into. I'll complain about something, and then I might jump into Rise of Ronin because I'm having so much fun. So why don't we just get to that part? What have I been playing? Well, Rise of the Ronin. So I've played 6 hours and 21 minutes already since it dropped on Tuesday. This game is fantastic. It would, if I played it last year on PlayStation, it would be Game of the Year. Since it just released on PC, I think I could say that's a Game of the Year contender for me this year, up there with Guns of Fury. Rise of the Ronin does everything I want in an open world game, in the style that it is. I love Japanese culture and history, even before like getting into Gundam and anime and then realizing I really love it, especially the samurai, all that. And it's very funny because even the past couple weeks, even before I started playing Rise of the Ronin, I've been watching the Zenkuro show on Tubi. Started in the 90s through the 2000s. It's a samurai TV show, which is really good, really thoughtful storytelling, but there's at least one fight scene in each episode, and even the one I was watching last night, he's surrounded by all these samurai. And there's this one badass scene in one episode where he's with this geisha, they're on this bridge, and then below them in the water, and it's not deep water, in the distance behind them, you could see all these ninja running at them. And then she goes, "They're coming, aren't they?" And he goes, "Yeah." And then they jump on the bridge, and then he starts like fighting all these ninja while the geisha is sitting there with her fan, just kind of like moving out of the way and then kind of slapping them. It's like so good. Anyway, I will talk more about Rise of the Ronin actually in a little bit. Let me hit refresh because I think... No, I don't think I know I played another game, but I guess it didn't. Because basically I logged into GBO2 to get the free stuff. I'm burnt out of GBO2. I played so much of it, but sometimes it calls to me, and then when I get in, it's like I can only play one round, and then... But I love that they have the F90 and F91 suits. Yeah, here we go. I jumped in. Yeah, because, and this is just PS5. This isn't the PS4 version, and then the PS4 Asian version, because that was what was out first, and then you were able to transfer your stuff. But 279 hours, I mean, that's usually 30 hours is where I get tired of a game. So that's pretty crazy. So yeah, the F90, F91, that's late UC. So in terms of Gundam storytelling, that's stuff that's like later on, but it's really cool that they're adding it. Like it's making this much more of a bigger thing than I thought possible. So can't wait for GBO3. Wait, PS4 US version doesn't have the F91 stuff yet? I'm sure it does because I logged in this morning. I mean, I'm on PS5, but I'm pretty sure they're the same. And then it had a banner for that. So yeah, it should be there. Oh, if you like that, I recommend Shadow Warrior starring Sony Chiba. They only have season 1, but it's understandable how it's... Okay. Thank you. I am going to check that out. And it's on Tubi. Fantastic. What is it with Tubi? I think someone yesterday was telling me that they usually watch Tubi every night or put on Tubi just to find something to watch. Victory update. Yes, we need Victory Gundam in this. Anyway, let's move on. We're going to go through some news real quick, and then I'm going to dive more into Rise of the Ronin. Okay, PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium are getting one of 2024's best. Well, really, this is just about the games coming out on PlayStation Plus. We've got. They don't have the list like this. I wish I went to the Sony blog. They link it, right? Anyway, I'm just gonna say I'm wasting time. So it's a soccer game, anime soccer game, Gundam uh, Battle Operation Code Fairy. So this is the single player version of Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operation, which I want to say we were asking for, but I feel like what they did here was something a little different, but still really cool. So it's almost like they made their own anime using the Gundam Battle Operation engine. So there's cutscenes, there's intro, and then you just play like Gundam Battle Operation 2, basically, against the AI. It's like not anything amazing, but it is fun, especially for someone that likes not even Gundam or Mecha, just Japanese action games that are like not AAA. You know what I mean? This is a lower budget title. You can kind of tell, especially the graphics, and the marketing they put into it, because it sold so bad that when they ported GBO2 to PC, they didn't bother porting Code Fairy. So it's a little unfortunate that it's a good game, but it's held back by not being the game it should be in the modern market, if that makes sense. Like, it was completely made for Gundam fans and not for gaming. And it's very interesting. I tell you. Let's see. Arcade Paradise, which sounds interesting. I feel like I've been wanting to play that forever. Bang on Balls, okay. You suck at parking, those names, okay. And then Siberia, the World Before. And it looks like some VR stuff. Is there a Armored Core? Oh, okay. So this is confusing because they're saying a bunch of VR games along with a trio of Armored Core games in a separate area. And it's like, what is it, VR Armored Core? No, just PS1 games, which is cool. And then there's a Dragon Age, the Veilguard, which is actually pretty neat that it's on there. That may be something I could play on the Portal. But I'm already caught up in a third person open world action game. There's actually another one coming out too. Oh my god. All right. Well, starting in January 2026, PS4 games will no longer be a key benefit. And that's fine. Moon Studios becomes fully independent. Okay, so there's this game, No Rest for the Wicked, that I want to play so bad. It's in early access, but it's basically an isometric Souls-like. I'm super pumped to play it. I have it on my wish list, but again, it's early access and I kind of want to wait. But what's cool is they've become fully independent. You don't hear this stuff. And it's funny that this happens while it's in its early access period. So I want to keep an eye on that. Okay, Star Fox Veteran reveals love letter game featuring animal space pilots. So there's going to be a new Star Fox like coming out. It's the original devs of Star Fox. Remember, what was interesting, Nintendo contracted a team out of England, I want to say, that came up with like the engine for the Super Nintendo, the 3D engine for Star Fox. So they made the Star Fox game. So it's kind of interesting to think of where Star Fox started and then like where it's kind of ended up, which is not really doing much with it. And I wonder if how much that has to do with it being, I don't know, maybe it just doesn't sell that well. I feel like there is some cool, more leaning into not adult, but older IPs Nintendo has that they don't care about. I really think they treat Metroid bad. And I think that's one of their best IPs. Sure, maybe it doesn't do as much for the kids, but in terms of keeping the adult fan base around and kids maturing into the adult fan base, I think Nintendo should be doing a lot more with Metroid. It's great, and maybe they'll start doing it now. But even if it was like every three, at the opposite cadence, well, of staggered from Zelda, have a big Metroid. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, this one looks cool. Do they have? Yeah, here's some video. It's the developer. There wasn't too much actually. In fact, I want to say it was just a screenshot somewhere. If I can't find it here, don't worry about it. Let's see. Does it say when it's? Oh, here we go. So, a couple things. One, I wish they wouldn't do the cell shaded look, but I'm not expecting amazing graphics. In fact, we shouldn't. We should not, and that needs to be kind of a standard going in the future. I feel like we're going to get the best out of video games if the graphics don't have to be at high fidelity, especially for these indie developers. We'll see when it comes out. I'm excited about something like that. I played this other game recently, Rogue Flight, maybe that seemed like it was going to be like Star Fox, but it wasn't. And I'm so tired again of the roguelike genre. It's the same thing with live service. Actually, that's a news item we're going to get to here soon, where you make something roguelike, you make something live service. Does that really serve the gameplay, or using the gameplay to kind of minimize it, to work around a way to make content for the game to make content for itself, if that makes sense, instead of sitting there and curating by hand, stuff. But that goes. PlayStation is yet to announce another live service multiplayer game. So that's pretty crazy that they have yet another live service game that is in the making. But it's not like, and again, this kind of goes back to the genre thing. It's not like the live service thing is bad. It's more like, what's an idea you have, and is it best for live service or not? And this reminds me of this Mecha Break that looks awesome, plays decently enough. I think the controls are overly complicated for what they need to be, especially after playing Rise of Ronin and seeing how it has some very interesting control stuff. The Mecha Break controls are a little way too cumbersome, and it's fine. And some of it makes it seem like you are controlling a mech, but the game is fast-paced arcade action. But I'm playing Mecha Break, and it was just a quick session, extraction, next scene, loot boxes dropping, going through all your resources, and I'm like, I feel like when you make a live service game and the player is spending time receiving the loot and doing that, like you have to integrate it into the game to where it doesn't seem like a separate part of the game. That is a problem with these live service games. They rely too much on people wanting, and maybe that's the case for the majority, actually, and that's just the sad truth, is people want to be in front of a screen that's showing their loot box and what they could get, and then all the different resources, and then managing it. When I was playing Metal Slug, the new Metal Slug Reload, I forget it wasn't called that. I don't know. The Metal Slug last year that came out, that was really good, that I put 30 hours in, it did the same thing. And the only reason I stopped playing was there was more to actually do. But the reason I stopped playing was because I was so sick of, okay, I don't have this. I can't do this because I don't have this resource. To get this resource, I need to do this. And then now it's not about the game anymore. Now it's about managing the numbers inside the game in order to play the game. And live service needs to be able to balance that. So it's a looter shooter. Yeah, it's that, and it does, like, yeah, the extraction. I guess you had to get your loot, and it just takes away from it being a mecha game, and it just highlights that it is a loot-based gacha game in a way. Okay, Bethesda's Oblivion Unreal Engine 5 remake could be releasing sooner than you think. Yeah, a lot of reports coming out about Oblivion remake coming out like in just a couple months. I remember when I first played Oblivion on the 360, and I just didn't like it at all. I didn't like it. It was too, in an era, especially where action combat games were really tight, something like Oblivion didn't work for me because I didn't care about the adventuring story narrative part. So when I got to the first, I think it was shortly after getting out of a prison, I remember I was in a fight with the bad guy, and then someone came to help me, and I accidentally hit them, and then they got mad and then turned on me, and I'm like, it's the game's mechanics that made this happen because they're a little janky, but what I'm saying is I would totally be down to try them doing a little remake. Okay, and then just a little RIP to Dave Mallow, voice actor, 76. He did here we go, Babu in Power Rangers. So it was just one of those things where, okay, so this guy has actually been around, involved in things. Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, Diablo 3, Digimon, stuff like that. So, RIP. This guy did some cool stuff. and it was his time to go. And yeah, a lot of his stuff affected me in some way. So, Twilight Monk. Did I already look at this? Oh, because I opened a little thing here. Okay, this looks pretty cool. Although I was just talking to myself right before starting how, as much as I love Metroidvanias, I art style, like this type of art style for me doesn't work, but it could be good. I hate sometimes where an art style will hold me back. This looks cool though. So, Twilight Monk, March 26th, that's coming soon. Metroidvania. All right, and then the last thing I want to talk about before I jump into a game is this is another sort of thing that I complain about. So, Gundam Breaker 4, what's neat is like you make your own mobile suit and then you go out and fight to get parts and resources so that you can upgrade. I have let's see. I don't have any one singular, I guess, completed suit that is fully upgraded in all parts. I'm close. And it's like, okay, I finished that. And then how many suits are in the game? How long then will it take for me to do that for other suits? And then I see, well, they have for sale or coming soon is the enhanced items. You can buy them. You can buy them. And they did that on purpose. And I'm a little disappointed because the game is super grindy. If it wasn't as grindy, I wouldn't be as up in arms about this, but there's no way that this is going to help out Bandai. It almost feels like this is desperate. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I'm not happy about stuff like this. I really should be able to upgrade my suits in a reasonable amount of time without DLC. Anyway, kind of a bummer to close the news out on, but we're about to have some fun because we're going to jump into the greatest game of 2024. No, Rise of Ronin. Let me get that loaded. And you know what? I say it's awesome, but I think what it really is, it doesn't do anything. Actually, it does everything well. I should say it doesn't do anything new or interesting. Okay, let that load. All right, let's look at chat real quick. I get the live service stuff need to have a grind, but they need to streamline it to be more approachable and easy to understand without a spreadsheet. Exactly, or to turn away people. If I'm turned away because I'm realizing the game is more about that than the game, I'm curious about others. Individual artistic taste does make or break certain games. Yeah, isn't that disappointing? And I don't think I would have ever bothered watching the original Gundam if I wasn't in a place where I was willing to accept that older animation. And I would say I wasn't willing to accept that until I discovered meditation. I think. I don't know. Let's see. So I'm held back by deciding what my main personal suit I want to do. Then game. Yeah, exactly. And now that the Gundam EX is in there, it's like I want to do that, but I'm trying to finish the Unicorn. But then I wanted to do a Pale Rider, and it's like I would say if it was released at launch, it'd be normal since a lot of games do that, but doing it so late comes off desperate. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. If they released the game with it, I'd feel like then they were being honest up front. Also, there are ways you could get the game much cheaper. So that could offset. All right. So what is really neat, and I don't know how it's going to look on stream, but I have tweaked the graphics. The graphics are a mix of good and bad. Like, the draw distance is insane, but it does reduce the texture quality to a degree, or maybe that's just the way it looks. Yeah, I went in and I was able to adjust graphics settings to really get something really good. Okay, so since yesterday, you guys know I started here, and then I've moved on all since here. These little areas, the little birds, are where you can fast travel at any time. So the game allows you to do that. Oh, there's something right here I can do. So let's do this. Okay. And again, I love the glide. Ever since Breath of the Wild, the glider is just one of my favorite. Okay, what is this? It's a wolf? Luckily, I was able to sneak in. Nope. Oh. No, wrong button. Oh, crap. Oh, no. That's... Oh. Okay, this one's hard to time. Well, I'm gonna try. There we go. I love this move you could do where you change weapons mid combo and it does a lot of damage. And then yeah, this weapon I got is like super badass. Like look at how cool this character is, and look at the grass and everything, and yeah, like this looks great. I'm taking screenshots, by the way. Okay. So I got that taken care of. All right. And then that's my next mission. Honestly, I've kept side questing that I have yet to progress. Yeah, that's kind of what I do, and I feel like I am doing that. Like I have this mission to do, but I kind of want to go, like as you see, like kind of go into these other areas, and like there's a chest I didn't get yet. I was even looking for it yesterday. A cat. That's level 10. I can do that. So let me. So GMKillX, did you get it on PlayStation when it first came out, and how much time have you put into it? All right, load times. Okay. Wait, did I not mark? Oh yeah, I guess I didn't. I love all the people that you could see. I feel like anywhere you go, and I like it when games do that. Star Wars Outlaws did that really good. Probably I will say out of every open world game, I am getting some slowdown, by the way. But it could be because I'm also streaming. There's probably a secret over there. Okay. Anyway, I will say for sure Star Wars Outlaws, best interactive world. I feel like you're really a part of something and an ecosystem. I beat the game, but I haven't gone everywhere yet. Okay. You know, another neat thing that this doesn't have, that some games have, is what was I going to say? Sorry. I am so distracted. Oh, yeah, here we go. So one level I was able to help aid Ryu Hayabusa. You know, same developer, Dead or Alive, Ninja Gaiden. And then he was able to help me go around the map or the area and take out everyone, which we're going to do right now. No one to throw that to. There's a dog there, and then... Oh. Did someone find us? Oh, the dog. Oh, wait, wrong button. So many buttons sometimes, but I think it's me. There we go. All right. Oh, dude. That guy's huge. I've not seen this before. Okay. Oh no. There we go. Wait, I don't have, oh, I must have... Hold up. Okay, I killed him. I must have done something where I accidentally changed my, Hold up. I don't know how I did that. I don't even know the button for it. How do I change my loadout? Nope, not that. Oh, here we go. Okay. So, I got RB does so many things. If you hold down RB, you can press up, down, left, right. Click in the right stick. X. Well, yeah, there's... Okay. And so what I try to do is... Okay, I should get that guy up there. Okay. Is it going to make me work for this? Let's see. Just looking for a grapple point. I don't know if it wants me to... Wait a minute. Did I see? No. Okay. Uh-oh. Wait, is that guy just fighting already? I wanted to sneak up. Oh, it's right there. Okay. All right, so that guy up there... Well, no. Oh, why did it do that? There we go. Oh, what was that? Okay, where's another bad guy? Okay, let's land. You didn't see me? Whoa, what the? Oh, yeah. That was nice. Oh, dude. Oh, I timed that so bad. No, come on. Okay, cool. Got a key. That's always a good thing. Okay, so there's still some dudes up here. They're either in this building or above it. Behind it. Interesting. I'm seeing, and it might be on stream or it might just be for me. It seems like, some of the DLSS or, the AI stuff taking hold. I think there's a lot going on while I'm also streaming. Too bad you saw me. Oh.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, another dude. I don't have to worry about him. This guy, I want to have fun. There we go. Ah, oh, all right, cool. Come on. Ah. Oh yeah, I could jump too. I recently unlocked Yeah, that, where I can jump and deflect in air. I'll try to do it again. Nope, not exactly. Okay, I need to stop playing around. There we go. Alright, good timing, because it is near the... Okay, so far I've only played 13 hours because I got hooked on... Oh, JRPG. Yeah, but 13 hours is still... I think you get enough time to know if you like a game or not. Nice. Look at that. Very fun. Okay, so then we look at the map. I love seeing the progress I'm making. There's all these different shrines I guess I could be visiting. I haven't visited yet. There's that. I'll have to go there and then to get that. Actually, let me go do that before I depart. Oh, it's up there? That's cool. I wonder where the way to get up is. Oh no, can I not jump? What the? Here, the earth is up a little bit here. Nope. I'm just like running into this stuff and just blowing it up. Okay. Wow, I went all the way around there. Okay, it's somewhere up here. That's weird. That texture looks like it's a break in the wall. I don't know if that's a thing in this game, but... okay, here we go. How much am I supposed to jump across? Yeah, there we go. Alright. Alright, Dawn Saber sounds cool. Okay, I'm not seeing... Unless I'm able to... I don't understand. Maybe that's not... Okay, well, I do have to jump. I'm just going to save here, but... Anyway, just a good excuse to show off, yet again, how fun Rise of the Ronin is. And I'm glad even this amount that I've played, I am glad that I've got done before Assassin's Creed. Because I don't know how much time Assassin's Creed is going to take up of my gaming. Since... And then being another samurai game. Pretty crazy. Samurai Ninja, you know, Japanese stuff. So, all right, I'm going to head out. That was a lot of fun. We'll talk later. Be cool.